Hello, people. Let me say hello and just take a moment, is what we like to say throughout the whole show, is thank you for taking time, whether it's your day, your nights, or whatever it is, or wherever you are, coming into our show. Cyber and I greatly appreciate you coming here and hanging out with us. So, I've always said, the show wouldn't go on if it weren't for the audience. That's not necessarily true, man. Cyber and I will always be on the internet together. And if the show ends, you'll always be able to come chat with us. There's always something going on. So remember, we're in Discord. And come on in. No, don't be like that. Don't be like that. There you go. Get out of here now. Go be a good boy. And I'm doing my SEO. So let me do the SEO. Yo, SEO. Never let a single bad apple spoil the whole bunch from entire groups. Yeah. Remember, that's so important. I'm so glad that's the title, man. Hey, Tula. Give me a second, guys. I'll be right with you. I don't know why the chat's not on. Maybe I have the volume off on it. Let me check. Moo. Hey, Cyber. Tula. Moo. Caleb. Francesco. And let me just get on that volume thing really fast. And let me just make sure the chat is being read back. Sometimes I turn it off in the shows. Now, when we watch Billy's thing, we did turn the chat off, but I turned it back on again. So I don't see why we're not hearing it. This is kind of weird here. That should be the chat. Nope. I grabbed the wrong thing. Oh, boy. I'm a mess now. There we go. Still not hearing a... Patrick, I don't know why I don't hear you guys. I know my audio is working. I guess... Hey, Iceman! You're about to heat up. Okay, give me a second. Let me refresh the chat. I don't know why I'm not hearing anybody. I'm sad about it. Ice says, what's up, Cyber?
Yeah, Ice. What's up, bro?
Oh, boy. I really want to hear your chat today, man. So maybe I'll pull up another page and see if the chat comes up on the other browser. That's not the chat. That's the chat. Okay. Francesco, if you guys could just give me a chat right now and just see if it's working, I'd appreciate it. Just say something in the chat. Everybody type something in the chat.
Mike Pasquarello.
Great.
Yo.
Thank you, Ice. Okay.
Peter Guitar Jam. Moo.
Yo, Moo.
Francesco Moro. Hi Tula. Caleb Sliger. Yo.
Uh-oh. Is that the louder? Oh, plus this way. Okay, that's all the way up. Anybody else want to say anything real quick for me? In the chat? I'll make sure I'm trying to get that audio up louder.
Mike Pasquarello. Dabs up. Hurry.
Alright, give me a second, bro.
Lay Peter Guitar Jam. Test.
Thank you, Cyber. Dude, I smoked these dabs and I got knocked the F out earlier today. Boy, oh boy, I slept like a wee baby.
Tula Tetro.
Tula.
Beep got the treats.
Yes, we do, Tula. Okay.
Woodchuck Montrose.
Woodchuck.
Volume too low for me, squinting face with tongue.
Volume too low? I don't understand. You're not being explicit enough. My volume of the chat. Let me know what it is in which you refer to.
Weasel's got the treats. Patrick John Welder. Wow. Haven't heard that torch in a while.
You're going to be hearing it a lot in the near future, bro.
Francesco Moro. Ciao Cyber.
Hey, Francisco.
Beasel's got the treats. Top of the hour, everybody. Cheers, Cyber.
Tula
Francesco,
Tetro.
Tula, Patrick.
How was your pizza
Woodchuck,
and nap?
Tula. Filling and satisfying.
Mike Pasquarello.
Cheers, Ice.
Cheers.
No longer gonna cannabis.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers, Cyber.
Cheers, everybody.
Now, everybody, remember, thank you all so much for coming in here. I really do appreciate each and every one of you coming in
Caleb
here
Slugger.
for any amount of time.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Woodchuck Montrose. Volume of the chat. Woodchuck Montrose. Old man.
You're an old man, Woodchuck. You need louder. Does that make it better for you? I moved the stuff closer. I gotta turn my fan on. Hold. Give me a second, guys. I got really hot.
Francesco Moro. Face red droopy eyes.
It's supposed to be the chat. Oh, there we go. All right, let's talk about why we should never let a single bad apple spoil the whole bunch. So if we did that, then those of us that are white males, we'd be screwed. Because how many white males around the world have done horrible things? I mean, think about some of the notorious ones. Adolf Hitler, Mussolini. These are white males, right? Vladimir Putin, white male. Donald Trump, white male. Bill Clinton, white male. Joe Biden, white male. They give us a bad name, don't they? And if you judged white males based on a single bad apple, that would be bad. But, white males have a whole bunch of bad apples, don't they? How many white males have committed school shootings? How many white males have committed mass murders? We don't ever talk about this one. How many white males are serial killers? Is there a problem with white males? Most of us would say, no, there's just a lot of them. Well, there's a lot of everybody. But let's start doing the number crunching, shall we? We're going to crunch the numbers. All right, so there's a lot of white males, and there's only really a few compared trans people, right? And not really as many. But forgetting about the per capita, let's just talk about raw numbers, shall we? I like to Google stuff, makes it easy. Total serial killers ever. $770 in the 1980s. So we've got, I'm going to just guess and say probably thousands, but definitely hundreds of serial killers. Okay.
And there's all those who haven't been caught,
And those are just serial killers. We haven't even talked about white male politicians. They're just as bad. We haven't talked about white male cops. They're just as bad.
Tula Tetro.
Right?
Snap bet it's triple now.
Maybe it is. I don't know the numbers. All I know is that's a lot of white males. Just talking about the number, not per capita, I'm just saying that's a lot of serial killers, right? And I'm pretty sure after seeing the Buffalo Bill thing, wouldn't be surprised if there was a serial killer who was a trans person. It wouldn't surprise me. But I don't recall off the top of my head. There may have been. Not really ringing any bells. If anybody could think of one, let me know. I'm a Buffalo Bill or Wild Bill. It was Wild Bill, right? Wild Bill was a freaking, but that's a fictional character, right? Was Wild Bill based off of a true character?
It was Buffalo Bill, but I think if you're thinking of Silence of the Lamb, I think it was Buffalo Bill.
Buffalo Bill. Thank you. So, if it was Buffalo Bill, that was a fictional character. So let me know if that was based off of a real person. Because Buffalo Bill was, in the process of transitioning, obviously, a very confused individual. But
Caleb Sliger. BTK was a cross-dresser.
that's not trans. Cross-dressing isn't a trans, right?
Caleb
Different.
Sliger.
Somebody wants to be
Not
trans.
sure
probably.
about Buffalo Bill.
Right, but fictional character. But that's just serial killers. I mean, how many school shootings have there been? Total school.
Findlay Sush. Pod.
And I think you classify a serial killer and a mass murder different, right?
A mass murderer is someone who kills 3 or more people.
Findlay
A
Sush.
serial killer, I don't know
Guns
what the
are
number is
stupid.
for a serial killer. Mass murder is 3 or more, right?
At the same time, right?
Yeah, I believe.
I'm wrong on that.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. We've got too many to count. School shootings, way too many to count. They didn't just total it up here for me. This is from 2000. 80 incidents. So you got 80 guys. Most of them were white males. Pretty bad. Probably most of them heterosexual. Maybe some of them were confused. I wouldn't be surprised if some confused individuals committed some horrible acts. And when I say confused, I mean confused about their sexuality and not knowing, what they wanted to actually broadcast themselves as being to the public. Maybe they were confused about that. I'm not saying that if you have questions about that, you're a confused person. I'm just saying there may have been some confusion around that. I don't want to put people down for questioning their own gender or their own sexuality. It's okay if you want to do that. In my book, I don't care. I don't care what you do. It doesn't affect me. So we're cool, right? We're cool like that. I'm cool with the trans community. One of them committed a horrible crime today. Mass murder, a school shooting. And this was a trans woman. Now, I don't know the details.
Tetro. Dimmer was gay, I believe.
And I don't know the details, and I don't care what the details are of this person. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. Me and somebody were talking today about this, and he said to me, yeah, I wonder this, I wonder that. And you know what I said to him? I said, you know what? I don't care anything about that. What I want to know is, when are they going to start putting armed guards outside
Dimmer
these
was
schools
gay
and use
for-
metal detectors and start protecting our kids? When are they going to do that? We've got guns. We've already settled we're going to have guns. Okay, fine. Can we harden the schools, please? This has got nothing to do. It's not a trans issue. It's not a white male issue. It's a you are failing to protect your kids like you protect your money in the banks issue. Cyber, we've got 7:10 coming up in 30 seconds.
Unpacked.
Okay, well, you're a better man than me. Must be, I don't know, must be regional. You're better than me.
Findlay Sush.
Definitely not.
Take the guns away.
Finley, taking my guns away from me is not the answer. Taking my
And that
guns
don't
away.
work. That literally don't work. I live in Denmark, where we have a really, 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 really fucking strict gun law. People get shot in Denmark on a fucking daily basis almost.
Ha ha ha.
So it don't fucking work.
And he's not even in this country. I'm telling you, I could tell you about taking my guns away, bro. We could talk about that. I have no problem having that conversation.
It don't work. It's like drugs. It don't fucking work.
You want
Don't fucking-
police? You want police going door to door looking for guns? I don't think
stop you in a traffic stop every fucking 5 minutes to search your car?
Yeah, I don't think police want that job. I don't think
Findlay
police
Sush.
want to go into people's homes asking
It's a
for
total
their-
mess. Speakesta. Start with universal background checks and red flag laws in all states.
Spike has spoken like a true Democrat. Are you a lib, bro? You vote Biden?
Speakesta. For firearm
Spike
possession.
Hess, are you a Biden fan? You support Joe Biden? And all that. I support Joe Biden and all that. Is that you? I'm wondering, where you said start with universal background
Findlay
checks
Sush.
and red flag laws
Criteria
in all
needs to be
states.
consistent.
So I'm just kind of curious where you are politically. It's a Democrat talking point, what you just said. I'm going to explain why that's not a good thing. Cheers, Cyber. Cheers, Finley. Cheers. Thanks for the conversation, Spykesta, everybody. Everyone that's engaged in this conversation. You guys are in a safe space to talk about this with me. And everyone that's over on Rumble, you guys are in a safe space too. Don't be a bunch of, little rumblettes, okay? Just shatter the little eggshells that you guys are in and come talk to me, Rumble. All right, cheers, everybody. No longer going to cameras. And thank you for taking time out of your days and your nights, wherever, whatever it is you're doing, that you spend it with Cyber and I when we're doing this live. We really appreciate all of you, and you're the people that make this show happen. Cheers.
Cheers, bro. Cheers, everybody.
Findlay Sush. Any thoughts on the Pantera tour? Speakesta. As I have said before, I am a retired Leo with over 33 years of experience, ID for Reagan, Bush, Romney. And did no for the TFG. Francesco Moro. Cheers, nay.
You won't even refer to Trump as Trump? You call him the former guy, TFG? That's a liberal talking point too, bro. It's okay. I'm just
Speakesta.
holding up the mirror.
I have registered as an independent for over 25 years.
Okay, now that makes sense. That's me too. I'm an independent as well. Okay, now I understand where you're coming from as an independent when you're saying you'd like to see background checks and red flag laws implemented. Now let me tell you where I'm at
I hate the dude, sorry.
with that.
He is a scumbag.
Can the left introduce the legislation that offers what you and I would both support without adding on, bullet limits, clip limits, whether a gun you could pull the trigger
What's
and fire
the
a bullet
safest
every
place in the
time
world?
limit,
Finland.
what sorts of accessories we put on our weapons limits, that sort of thing, without trying to sneak in earmarks.
No.
Then we can't have the legislation. That's the problem. Because they're always going to try to slip that stuff in. That's why we can't have red flag laws and background
Findlay
checks
Sush.
nationally.
Finland ain't safe from depression anyway.
That's why. That explains it all right there. Because they keep trying to put in more than what they say would work. What they say would work. It would cut down on some of this. Absolutely, it would work. But they can't just stop themselves from offering that legislation. And everybody that's on the right, they see the earmarks, they see the problem with that, and they say, you know what? Fuck you. It's not going to work. You can't do this to us. That's a big problem. ARs, I love you, bro. We love you. You got ARs. You're a better man than me.
Speakesta. IAENE.
Don't hate the gun, man. Hate the person that fucking lost their mind. Don't hate the fucking the device they chose to go, spew their filth and their anger all over humanity. Don't hate the gun. It's an inanimate object. Me and this guy were talking about. He's my alarm guy. He's also a security guy. Him and I are talking about stuff. Yeah. We're talking about stuff. Watch out. Because there's professional people
Speak Hesta.
all around
I
the
do
world.
live in the most liberal state, Massachusetts.
Their brains are right
Findlay
where ours
Sush.
are.
Should guns be legal in all countries?
This guy, he already had all the exact same thoughts that I've had, that we've had on this show, basically, without, around security and things like that, without ever talking to the guy. And we were talking about guns, and we were talking about laws,
Speak
and we we're
Hesta.
talking about, because
So
this
I
was
own
on
those,
TV
and
in
we
the
have
background.
some of the strictest
This
gun
school
laws,
shooting
and
was
I
in
am
the
fine
background.
with them.
And I said, why can't they
Tula
harden
Tetro.
the schools? And he
I
goes,
used to like
why
people,
can't
now
they
I'm
harden
not
the
so sure.
schools? You know? It was a conversation like that. You'll protect your money, you fucking greedy fucks. Oh, you don't mind paying extra money for those banks to have guards out front. But oh no, not your kids, because you know what? You don't give a fuck about your kids. And they're just a tool for most of you to cry over when you lose one. Right? Oh, now I get on TV for 15 minutes and everyone gets to see me cry. Not even if you lost a kid. Did you see TV today? It was a woman whose kid was in there and didn't get hurt and got out. And she was crying like she lost her whole freaking busload worth of her children. And that's what they want to put on TV, and that's what sells. You know, you guys, a lot of people just play into it. And it's sad, and we have to sit and watch it. But you know what? In all of that, conversations like me and the security guy had today, they're happening all over. And it makes me realize, guys, that there's people that are all over the political spectrum that agree on about a lot of stuff. And there's places of agreement. And if you watch someone like Valuetainment, I don't like him. I mean, I like him.
I was talking to
but
a
I don't
friend
like
today
him
who is still on the
politically.
job about this, and he
He's a
is
cool
for
guy,
SRO
but I don't
in
like
every school in
right?
the country. But he says he has no idea how to halt this problem with school shootings.
So the thing about him is he's finding places in between the left and the right where we can come to agreements on stuff. That's why I think you should watch that show, as long as you don't fall into his bullshit. And remember that he's wrong on almost everything, but his guests are often right. And the guy that sits to his left is often correct. I know the guy sits to his right, actually. It's the guy sits to his right. It's to the left on when we're looking at it, I believe. And the little guy that sits to his right is a right-winger. The other dude that sits to his left is on the left. To the left, he's on the left, and he's always making sense for the most part. He's a common sense kind of dude. He's more of an independent, I would say, you know. But you say to the left, it's to the left of right, which is fucking center now, right? So my mom and I were discussing anti-Semitism. I want to tell you guys about this conversation we had. So we're sitting there, and mom's making breakfast, whatever, and on the news, another report. It's the third one within 15 minutes about
Josh G.
anti-Semitism.
What's up?
She had just read an article in the paper about anti-Semitism. You know, and anti-Semitism is getting worse and worse. It's becoming more and more. Go out there, go, go. Harles, go. You need to go. Thank you. So we had seen 3 different representations of anti-Semitism, mostly in the state of Florida. And we were watching a national show that was talking about it. And I said, this is the wrong way to go about this. They showed that police officer in Florida that had that guy extradited, because this is really interesting. He was on the, did we talk about this, guys, on the show? He was, Cyber, if you remember this, let me know. He's a long-haired dude that was accused of making threats. We determined he didn't threaten anybody.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that guy got extradited today, and of course, douchebag was there waiting for him, to shame him and to make a public spectacle of him, to use him for political, capital. And sure enough, that douchebag appeared right on the local news, bro. There he was. Volusia County Sheriff, there to greet greet the guy that threatened him face to face at the airport. And he was all proud of himself standing there, like he was some kind of a superhero talking to the press about it. And, it's 420, my friendly friend.
Oh, I need to pass.
I am thinking about smoking some flower, looking at some beautiful stuff. He's gonna pack his bowl, gonna rock and roll, cause Nay's got soul. He's got
Kesta. Some sour D here.
Nay's got some soul. Spy Kesta's got some sour D.
Josh G.
Josh G.
You talking about the
Florida
Florida
sheriff who went after the guy creating internet threats.
threats?
They weren't threats. We covered it on the show. They were not threats. What that guy said was someone should. If someone did. What if? Someone oughta. That's what that guy said. Those were the types of things he was saying. Never said, I'm going to. He never said, I think what he said was someone needs to. If you want to see this problem stop, someone needs to. Oh, you're making a threat against me. No, actually, I didn't. I said someone needs to, smack you on your face because that's what you deserve. Mr. fucking hands on his hips. I mean, he may not have been standing like this, but it just seems like that in my
mind. No
mind.
specific threat or overt plan.
I just kind of see him standing like Batman with his hands like
Josh
this, looking off.
Ludwig did a video on that and how the laws have been changed because of language semantics. Ga sounds like headaches.
I don't know who Ludwig is. Cyber, you're packed?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, cheers, Cyber. Cheers, Josh G, Spy Kesta, and everybody that's on the Rumble sphere. How many people is that? Let's see.
Speak Kesta.
Let's look at the.
If he said I would, it would be a
one
diff
person.
story.
Okay, we got
Edwin
one
Sparks
extra person
420.
over there. Thank you, Hippie Chick.
Cheers.
She's over there watching on Rumble. And I want to say thanks for taking time to come watch the show because you guys are all we have. You are our fuel, and we appreciate that. So thank you so much. We love you, and we appreciate you coming in and watching our show. I'll bring up Cyber's stream. He's playing a game.
Josh
here
G.
in a second.
Pretty large YouTuber mainly affiliated in
Cheers,
the
bro.
gaming side.
Cheers, everybody.
Tula Tetro. You're welcome. Thanks so much, Nay and Cyber.
Tula, we love you. All right, so
Tula Tetro. I love you too.
oh. So we've seen these three articles, or these three reports on anti-Semitism, and I say to my mom, because he's being very aggro. And for those of you who don't know, aggro is like an old surfer term. When someone's acting aggressively, they're like, yo, bro, don't go all aggro on me, bro. You guys ever heard that one? Don't get all aggro, bro. So if someone's getting aggressive, they say aggro. and he was being militant towards Nazis. Now, I know what you guys might be thinking. You might be thinking, well, dude, that's what, that's his job. His job is to go after Nazis and make sure that they're not doing Nazi stuff.
Speakesta. Dude, totally harsh.
That's it's a great thing to do when you're a police officer to serve justice. And if there are Nazis that are out there doing crime, threatening crime, then you need to answer to that. That is your job. That's understood. The thing that you should probably, in my opinion, is where you make a mistake as a police officer, is when you go on TV, as you did, and you try to shame groups of Nazis or whoever into thinking that you're some sort of a superhero and that you're untouchable. I mean, I think that's fucking stupid. Dude, you're talking about Nazis here, bro. You're talking about dudes who are getting out of prison, okay? I'm just saying. There's no point, and it serves no purpose in you to go and make some kind of a public spectacle of what you do for a living. And the reason why is because you're creating, what do we call it, Cyber? The Streisand effect.
Exactly.
You're just asking for Nazis to hunt you down now. And I think you're making a huge mistake. And while you're prancing around on TV, acting like, your shit don't stink, don't forget, bro, during that press conference, you already told everybody how your whole entire family's been threatened by all this. Your daughter's been threatened. Everybody's getting threats and shit like that. So while you're doing your little end zone touchdown dance, just remember it's unprofessional for a reason. It's not just unprofessional, but I think that you're putting all the wrong people at risk for all the wrong reasons. And if you want to fight Nazis, hey man, you got every right to go fucking fight Nazis all you want. I support you in fucking fighting Nazis. It's your fucking job. Go do it. But do it right. And stop trying to get on TV and make yourself famous, because what it seems like you're going to do is attract all the wrong attention to yourself. And trust me, man, nobody knows more about that than me. You're hearing from a pro here. Hey, Spy, I completely support him in doing his job. I don't support him in going and for one thing, slandering that guy, smearing that guy publicly, putting that guy at risk, right? And then going and confronting him unprofessionally. He's the victim. He shouldn't be there. He shouldn't be at the airport. He shouldn't be on TV talking about this shit. Spy, let me know what you think, because you're a retired LEO. Let me know. So when you say dude totally harsh, I wanna know what you're talking about. Your opinion means a lot to me, bro. You said how long, retired cop? How long?
Speakesta. Oh no, the totally harsh line was in response to AO. I meant it in a Cali voice.
Oh, totally harsh. Fucker. Dude, totally harsh.
Crispy Chris. Hello, Nick.
How long were you law enforcement?
Just got in here.
You said retired LEO. Where was that at? Bro, we have a retired law enforcement officer with over 33 years of experience. Or were you a police officer? That's LEO is a law enforcement.
Hi, Nay.
What sort of law enforcement is it that you pursued in your younger years, dear Spycaster? Dude, we need to turn up the brightness up in here, OG420 Jr. What do you think? I think when you come into my show, you bring sunshine. On a cloudy day, sunshine. OG420 Jr. brings sunshine. Boom, 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 boom. On a cloudy day. Ooh, that's too much.
Speakesta.
Too much sunshine.
I am on the same page with you in regards to the sheriff. Yes,
Thank
I was
you.
a police officer, started as a patrolman and retired as a captain.
Bro, as much shit as I've spoken about cops in here, bro, understand, this is like a moment of, because you've been watching for a while, and I didn't know that. You said you mentioned it before, but I may have been high or something. I don't know. It's possible. So I didn't maybe remember. But this is like one of those moments where I'm like, yeah,
Hot 420
I'm
JR.
growing.
Thanks, Nay, that was nice. You brighten my day
You
too.
brightened my day, OG 420 Junior. Look at the time. Look at the time. It's bottom of the hour. How dare we?
Right.
How dare we? How dare we? How dare we? How dare you, good sir, look down my nose at you. I close my eyes at you. It's attitude. It's attitude. I close my eyes at you. I don't even see you through my eyelids because they're closed. I'm giving you face.
I'm back.
Okay, cheers Cyber, cheers OG420, Spike Kesta, everybody that's over there on the Rumble Sphere. I want to say thank you to all of you for taking time to
Speakesta.
come into our show.
Retired 5 years ago. Started very young BTW.
I got to tell my mom that a retired police officer has been watching my show for quite some time. It's
Yeah, thanks for your service, man.
yeah. Thank you
Hot
for
420
putting your
JR.
life online. But check,
Hope you had fun with your friends
I've talked a
yesterday.
lot of smack about police, bro. Just so you know, I've talked a lot of smack about police, and my mom, when I showed her the Billy Ballantyne video today, I was like, he watches like almost every one of my shows, and she was like, after seeing that, she was like, really? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, Billy, he's Billy. Cheers.
Cheers, bro. Cheers, everybody.
Spy in the United States.
Speakesta. Yes, East Coast.
No, nice. East Coast. You're East Coast. I'm far East Coast. Spy, how long have you been watching my show for? I'd have to say a year, right? At least. At least a year. Right, Spy?
Speakesta.
Yeah.
You were in Cali
Couple-
when I
gotta tell
started
Mom.
watching you.
It's hilarious.
Couple years at least.
Mom, this guy's been watching me for 2 years since California. His name's Spike Kest. His name's Spike Kest. He's been watching me for 2 years since California. We're talking about what's going on with this shooting, right? He's a retired police officer, 33 years. East Coast. A cop's been watching me for 2 years. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny, retired cop? Who knows who else? No, you got to see Billy, he's one of my audience members. That guy. It just shows you who my audience is. Hey! She likes it. Now she knows I have a chaperone. she feels more comfortable, I think. She likes that there's police officers looking over me. You're looking out for me, man. It's what you do. You're like a Chuckles. You cannot take the protector out of the protector, bro. You cannot do it. Chuckles will be looking out for people until the day he dies. It's just the way he is. It's built in. It's built into his system. I love that about Chuckles. Chuckles. He's a giver. So, what's really funny is now when people come into the show and troll and like make threats and shit, I'll be like, dude, you know who watches the show? They'll be like, who? I'll be like, cops and stuff. People who know cops. The other day I said we've got astrophysicists, literally from Palo
The
Alto,
Valentine Collection.
California, watch from a
Ibram.
telescope.
How are the tiny round fruits?
How are the tiny round fruits? Quite tasty and fruity and delicious, and giving us off moisture and life. Billy, you blew my mother away today with that video. Blew her away. She was just watched the whole thing. I watched it all again. Sat there with her and watched it with her. You did a really good job on that, bro.
The Valentine Collection. Huh. You fed your mother my drama?
Yep.
Oh God.
Yep. She loved it, bro.
The Valentine Collection.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
She said, did he draw all that? Is he an artist? Is he a cartoon? Is he a cartoonist? She said. I like when you shave the pencil shavings, bro. Get the shavings off the page. That part about your head, bro. It's crazy, man. Are they fucking dumb, dude? I mean, are they stupid animals? I'm just wondering. Because that thing had to have some kind of a concept as to what it was doing to you. I'm just, right? Or no? Or was that just playing? You know?
Tula Tetro. Nay, I miss the kid voice.
Oh, I think I remember what it's called. Let me see if I can find it for you.
The Valentine Collection. Haha. You could see me trying to get back into stick fees again in the course of the video. I tried to draw terribly, but by the end of the video I went back into decent drawing. Ha ha ha. The Valentine Collection. Oh, that T.I.
Oh, reply commands up in the wrong place. Here we go, notifications. Yeah, it's Anna, I believe is the kid's name. But it doesn't show up It doesn't show up on this one. Let me see. Oh, dude, I was watching this video. That woman that locked her husband up,
Patrick
in
John
her
Welder.
boyfriend up in the suitcase.
Time to get on Resident Evil
Oh
4.
yeah, I've seen that. She's
It just
fucking
came
crazy,
out on the
man.
next
Dude,
gen
that
console.
was, they got her so bad with that cell phone, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. She was like, yeah. They're like, yeah,
She
you.
was too fucking drunk to remember she recorded that.
I'm like, they're like, you know, you sure you don't want to? She's like, that's 2.5 minutes long. They're like, yeah. She's like, do I have to watch it? I don't want to have to. And then it's like, she knew at that point. She knew what was on that freaking. It was crazy. It was so incriminating, bro. She was kicking him in his head. Dude, she was fucking him up, dude. There's all
And
kinds of
laughing at him.
contusions. Oh my god, bro. Fucking crazy.
The Valentine collection. No, she was Hunady and I couldn't feed her fast enough. And I was looking down. Her name was Ruby, an older Siberian. When I didn't give her the 10 pounds of chicken breast in my hand, she took my head.
God damn. It's like, God, man. Let's see if the chat comes on. I refreshed it. There's a whole bunch of you here, so I just want to say thank you. Welcome to the show, guys. We got Cyber Reload is playing. What game is this? Far Cry?
Far Cry New Dawn.
New Dawn. You guys won't be able to see outside if something walks by. I didn't finish telling you guys, so we're talking about anti-Semitism, and I said, so what this guy and what this other guy's do, because then this other story came on about this guy, that what he's trying to do, he's trying to educate people to
The freaking Oracle.
teach them
Freaking Oracle.
Evening.
Evening.
to not be anti-Semitic. They're going to re-educate people. I said, and in re-educating people, you're going to silence the voices of the anti-Semites. And she's like nodding her head, and I said, you can't do that, Mom. And she goes, why not? And I said, because you can't silence people you disagree with. I said, it's just you're just as guilty as anybody else when you try to silence people that you disagree with. You have to let them speak, and the only thing you can do is speak with them. You're not going to re-educate them. And they're talking about silencing them and somehow doing outreach type stuff, and I'm like, that's just Streisanding your way backwards. Your people are going to hate you. You shove this down people's throats, why they shouldn't be anti-Semitic, and they're going to go out of their way to find information that says the exact opposite. And there's so much of it out there, and you're not going to stop that. And you're never going to stop that. You have to learn to live with it. This is what I was trying to explain to her. You have to let Nazis be Nazis, man. If a Nazi wants to be a Nazi, you gotta let him be a fucking Nazi. She doesn't understand that. If somebody's gonna be an anti-Semite, you gotta let them. If they're going to hate Jewish people based on that they are Jewish people, you have to let them do that, man. Because people do that based on a lot of things. I mean, if you don't like it, it's okay that you don't like it. I don't like it either. You can speak out against it, like I'm doing right now. And that's exactly what you should do. Have a voice about it, and say how you feel about it. But, don't try to conjure up ways to subvert the other side. You just have to outnumber those people with reason and doing it the right way. If you do it the right way, that's how you're going to get the masses on your side. Absolutely. So what this police officer is doing isn't how you combat Nazis, bro. What this other man was talking about, outreach and information and informing people and putting information out there, blah, blah, not going to do anything. The only people that he's going to be talking to and agreeing with are people that have already been convinced. He's only going to be working, he's going to be preaching to the choir. 100%. That's all that guy's doing is preaching to the choir. And if you understand that term, then you know that means you're spinning your wheels and going nowhere. Hate keeps on hating, and it keeps on building. And in the world we're in right now, it's getting worse. And I'm just hoping so much that this incident with this trans person involved in this school shooting doesn't bring any hate down on the trans community. They don't need this right now. You know, I think the pronouns thing was bad enough for them. They're hurt right now. So let's let them recover and give them support right now while they need it the most. I would say support your trans community, support your LGBTQ community on social media. You know, any way you can, just try to right now, because you know, there's a lot, like I said at the beginning of this conversation, there's a lot of white males out there that have done a lot of bad things. And I hope when you see a white male, you don't automatically think, you know, you have to be hostile towards that person based on the fact that they're a white male, you know? And
The Ballantine Collection.
there's your voice back, Tula.
My own father, Ahem Frank Leitenschmidt, was astoundingly anti-Semitic.
I think you mentioned this.
I loved him, but not his views or why he came to this country. His last name tells the entire story there.
Leitenschmidt. So I think that's the most important thing to walk away with is let's try to be as supportive of the trans LGBT community right now as possible. You know, and don't, you know, remember some of our favorite characters in movies, Buffalo Bill, Norman from Psycho. Our favorite killers were, you know, cross-dressers or you know experimenting with trans. These are not reasons to hate a whole group of people.
The Ballantine Collection.
Remember that.
I don't really talk about that side of my family. My mother's family, yuck.
the hippie family. Or she was a hippie, maybe because they weren't. Did you say like a nomad hippie? Circus groupie? I think that was the... Dude. Pretty pink flowers on the ground. It's spring. La 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 la. I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I sleep all night and hey,
The
who are you?
Ballantine Collection.
I'll narrate this. Hey,
She was
who
a
are you?
hippie cause she was raised by Nazis. She ran.
We were just talking about Nazis. It all ties together. It all ties together. That chat should be nice and loud now. The volume knobs are acting weird though. There we go. I'm turning it down. I'm getting, there's a lot of pollen outside and my nose is all reacting to it. But I think I'm okay. You know the cure for that? It's 420 in Newfoundland. It's cannabis. That's the cure. Cannabis is the cure. Cannabis is the cure for your everything. Cannabis is the cure for your everything. Cannabis is the cure for your stuff.
OG420 Jr. I'm packing some more high fructose corn syrup. It's a heavy indica.
Heavy indica. It's a heavy indica. Oh, man, I just want my goddamn Celsius crypto back, man. I can't wait to get that crypto back and add it to what I've got now.
I'm back.
Okay, cheers, Cyber OG420 Junior, Valentine Collection, freaking Oracle. Good evening, freaking Oracle. Everybody that's over here on the Rumble watching, thank you. I want to say thank you if you're watching from Rumble. I do appreciate, and I want to also say thank you all for taking time out to watch this show because it means a lot to us. We really appreciate it. All right, cheers.
Cheers, bro. Cheers, everybody.
Francesco Moro. Moo.
Francesco must be drinking or something. I don't know what's gotten into him tonight. Why you tripping? Why you tripping? That this lady agreed to sit down and talk to two investigators, bro, after she murdered her boyfriend in a suitcase, took video of it. Is just such an unmitigating amount of gall.
Haven't you seen the one with the girl who hired a hitman to kill her boyfriend? The problem is just the hitman is undercover cop.
Yeah,
and she's sitting in the car and fucking tell him how.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I've seen that. That's old. That's good.
Yeah.
I love that one. I got 24 minutes into that video. I didn't finish it. You see. Right there. Total accident.
To fuck off.
No, it's not fair that you guys keep trying to say that that's what I did. If he could push it open, why wouldn't he have gotten out himself? Why would he beg you to open it?
I'll tell you he can't breathe.
Okay. If someone can do something for themselves, they're going to do it. They don't need assistance.
You two didn't lay hands on each other.
No. No. I don't have anything.
You're right. You're telling us that we're assuming stuff, but what we're simply doing is telling you what we saw in the video and repeating what you told us.
I understand.
Just, man, she's got that attitude like, I'm totally going home after this. Like, it's no big deal. Like, okay, so you'll charge me, but I'll go home and then, I'll figure this out later. She has a really weird...
Yeah, at some point she'd also, when I get my phone back.
Right.
She's bitching about that. When do I get my phone back?
Okay. Doesn't mean it didn't happen just because you don't remember it.
Sarah now gets freaked out by the male detective. She thinks he's texting someone about her, which creates an absurd yet hilarious moment.
So, is the texting thing something about me? Like, what's the what? Texting? Oh, no, I'm texting.
So, I have one last question. You realize you're the person that killed him, right?
I have thought about that.
Okay, you left him in a bag when he's begging you, saying, I can't breathe, let me out, and you said, fuck you.
Not intentionally.
You got up, and you went up to bed.
You all?
Please sit down.
Wait.
I
She stood up. She stood up like she's going to leave. He's like, please sit down.
Yeah.
Which desktop is it? Is it desktop 4? No. Display 3? Yeah, there it is. Check this out. There it is.
Not intentionally kill him.
I got you on video screaming, fuck you.
This is what it feels like when you're choking me. There's still feeling towards it. You wouldn't say it if you didn't feel it.
And then you flipped the bag around several times.
I didn't do that intentionally.
You didn't intentionally flip the bag around?
No, why would I do that? Well, you
Good
told us
question,
you
you
did
did.
it. When he was upside down. Right.
Well, you had to put him upside down.
You can't get in a suitcase upside down because
It had to been on his back with the lid open for him to get in there, for you to zip it up. Then it shows it on the other side with him in it, so you had to flip it to there. Then there's another video where it's on his back again, so you had to flip it
I'm
there.
reading it like this, please.
Oops.
I'm reading it like this. I did not intentionally do this.
You left him in there. You did trying to
Oh my
dance around the
gosh,
fact. You left him in there.
This is not.
You didn't leave him in there?
It's not cool. Like this is not cool.
It's not cool. You
So
intentionally
look,
left
she's
him
got
in
her
there.
hands
This
up.
is not cool.
She's got her hands up right there, like she's totally like gonna walk out of there. I love that. What is it, 3126? Yeah, right here where she puts her hands up.
Left him in there.
This is not.
You didn't.
It's just like at that point, it's like you think she's like, okay, I'm dismissing you. You're not there anymore. I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna walk out of here. I'm gonna go sleep in my bed tonight, and I'm gonna just deal with this some other way.
Didn't leave him in there.
It's not cool. Like this is not cool.
It's not cool. You intentionally left him in there and left the room. You went upstairs to a different room.
I would do anything for him. Well, you gave up checking up on him.
Wouldn't let him out of the suitcase.
Oh gosh.
Anybody look at it, I don't think anybody would look at that video and go, George is having fun right now.
The discourse repeats itself a few more times,
Nope.
and then Sarah brings out her list of questions.
So, am I getting my phone back? No.
Not today.
What about Lucas's laptop?
Not today.
Well, her laptop. What's the laptop?
How do
not
I go
get-
about getting his wedding ring, engagement ring?
It's at the medical examiner's office. It'll come to us eventually, and then
It'll be released to
oh,
the next of kin.
Yeah. Okay.
I bought it for him.
That was a civil issue. It was on his finger, it goes to them. They're the ones that are going to release it. We don't have any say in that.
So I won't get that back. So, what's next?
They're going to come and swab your fingers.
No, I'm talking about like in the long run. Like, what do I need to like? Do I need to be doing something or like?
I can't tell you what to do.
I mean, like, so like for, like, I don't understand. Like, I don't know if you guys are just gonna like. I'm not.
Dude, what I'm wondering is, when they Mirandized her, they said you have the right to remain silent. You have the right to an attorney. She decided to sit and have this whole conversation with them without a lawyer present. She is such a fucking idiot.
She expected she just could fucking talk herself out of that. I mean,
You
she's a
say-
fragile fucking woman,
You say, no, I want a lawyer now. Thank you. And then where can I sit down and not talk to anybody until I get a lawyer? That's all you say.
Not admitting anything
Yep.
about being intentional, and I.
Dude, she says she's not admitting anything about it being intentional. There's just a video of her saying, fuck you. How's it feel? How does it feel
Yeah,
to be like
I'm
that?
laughing.
What you've done to me. She said.
As soon as you talk, you lost.
Like,
We told you everything that we have. You know everything that we know.
Look at her.
so after this, what? I'm done.
I'm done.
Am I done?
And so, for me to have to live with getting him out and doing what I did. Is,
Yes. She's like, okay, so my punishment is I'm just gonna have to live with this. Okay.
punishment enough.
There she goes. It's punishment enough. So she's not gonna have to deal with Annie. Look at the smile on her face. There is a smile. There is
That
a
is a smile.
weird little grin on her face. That investigator, that other woman in the corner, she did not like her. They said that.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, I have to live without him now.
His daughter's too.
Are you trying to make it worse?
Are you trying to make it worse?
Sorry, what?
Are you trying to make it worse?
Just maybe they can help me.
She is fine. That was there yesterday.
Forensics take her DNA and fingerprints. The investigators then return.
Okay, Sarah. So, you're not free to go. Hi.
This comment seriously puts Sarah on edge, but she still won't quite be fully aware of what's happening. This is coupled with the fact the investigators now try to get a solemn declaration out of her to close out the interrogation. The psychological dynamics of the moment are extraordinary.
Tom, do you promise everything you told us is the truth? Or no? Everything we've talked about today?
Yes. What do you mean?
The investigator explains that it's just protocol.
Do you promise and swear that everything we talked about today has been true and accurate to the best of your knowledge?
To the best of my knowledge.
Correct. Good.
That's to the best of my knowledge.
That's how
Anytime
you
we talk to somebody,
The male detective re-explains that it's just routine, only in a far more comforting tone. But the tone doesn't do a whole lot to reassure Sarah. She looks about ready to get swallowed up by a wormhole and take her chances in a separate dimension.
Not your question.
Yeah,
Take your chances in a separate
Everything
dimension.
that you told us today.
Yeah, I
has been
like
accurate to the
that.
best of your knowledge.
Yes, but it was not intentional.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, do me a favor, stand up. I need you to turn around, face the wall. Put your hands behind your back. Do you have anything in your pockets that I should know about?
No. Why is this happening?
Because George is dead.
why is this happening?
Not intentionally.
So this was a trick. You were right, you're right.
Why is this happening?
Because
Before y'all said I could leave. So what am I supposed to do now?
You can leave in
I had no
93
work
years,
condition this was gonna happen.
something like
And I
that.
need water like really bad, please.
And then 50 years consecutive after that.
You all check me down here.
An officer comes to take Sarah to the jail, but Sarah has questions first.
Those holding cells, the holding cells, am I gonna be put in one of those?
I don't know.
Last time I had a panic attack.
Let them know that. I don't know.
The Valentine Collection.
So what am I gonna do with my purse?
I'd say, hey, love your pink shirt, Sam and
made
Sam.
us decide to do this.
Uh-huh.
George is dead.
You guys, I knew this was gonna happen.
You did?
Sarah was taken to the Orange County Jail at 5:44 p.m. She was charged with second-degree murder and held without bond, which keep in mind was in late February of 2020, just before the entire planet went into lockdown due to a pandemic. So Sarah must have had a real fun time getting acclimated to the new environment. She's been in the county jail since, with a trial date set for April 10th of this year. She's currently working with her 7th attorney. 6 have already filed motions to get the fuck out of there, and all of them cited the same reason, which was irreconcilable differences.
She's a liar. You can't. She's a weirdo, dude. But I mean, she was in a very abusive relationship. Definitely, there's no doubt about it that she was in an abusive relationship. But she had some kind of a misperception of reality. It wasn't allowing her to see everything for it was. She literally thought that she was okay, which is really weird. I mean, that was not an act. She was shocked that she was getting arrested.
She was. She really thought she would get away.
They played her the video.
The Valentine
It's like
Collection.
this was with Malice who did this.
I'd still charge him with possession of a shirt made out of Hugh Hefner
It
sheets.
doesn't matter that you were drunk. Oh boy. Oh boy, here we go.
There's a lot of excitement, of course, about ChatGPT and now the newer iteration of it, which is GPT-4. OpenAI's models are available for us to test and allows us a closer look at what AI can do. The fact that we can get an inside look into the AI's abilities and behaviors bring an amazement from those interested in technology. And there are other AIs, and they are being developed by the largest tech company in the world. While the average person is amazed at the capability of AI and how human they are seemingly becoming, what I'm going to talk about today...
You guys.
OG 420 Jr. That guy that arrested her looks like he just got done eating at an Italian restaurant.
Dude, I just saw the Hugh Hefner sheets thing. It did, though. You're right. Hugh Hefner sheets. The guy that arrested her looks like he just got done eating at an Italian restaurant. So, this is, No. No. Get out of here. Paint can. Paint can time. Paint can time. This is Braxton, this guy. This is Rob Braxman, Braxman Tech. And I want to say to Rob Braxman Tech, if he's reviewing this because he sees that I'm using his content in my video, I want to say I've used your content a lot, and I love you. I'm a fan of yours, and I want to promote your channel on my channel. So if you will be as kind as you have always been to me by letting me share this content on my channel, and also allow me to help you promote your product that you put out there, which is phones that are Google proofed. Please check him out, guys. So thank you, Rob Braxman Tech, for allowing me to use your content on my channel, man. But it's what he says helps everybody, man, you know?
Is that humanizing the AI
So
will give you a
please
false
subscribe to his
understanding
channel.
of what AI can actually do.
Rob Braxman
And this
Tech.
will also hide the dangers of AI. ChatGPT
I'll give you a
and
link.
GPT-4 are called natural language models, and they humanize written text. Other AIs out there humanize facial expressions, humanize physical movements, humanize thought processes. But you will be absolutely mistaken if you think these AI models represent the way humans think. Very mistaken.
There's a link in
and you
chat.
will also be quite mistaken in underrating the dangers of these technologies, or assuming their capabilities are limited. Stay right there for this very important discussion that could really change the world.
Starring Rob Braxman.
There is so much misunderstanding about how AI works, and this leads to an incorrect judgment about what AI can actually do and knowing its dangers. Let me first give you a brief picture about this capability. I'm a long-time, very experienced programmer, so those with a similar history of tech in the past may think of AI in a programming context. And typically this understanding is based on an expectation that an AI is based on rules provided by the programmer. Applied to a Boston Dynamics robot, it would be very specific. In order to walk, a robot is taught to adjust
walking
the
on
angles
rocks.
of the
Dude,
joints of its...
you guys, are you seeing this thing? Look, I told you, I warned you. You didn't think this was going to be possible as quick as it is. I told you it will be way faster than we can ever imagine. I told you that my neighbor across the street is in robotics. That's what he does. He's young and he's hungry and he lives in a fucking gorgeous big ass house because he works on shit like this. Now look at this, guys. Okay? This is what we're up against already. You know, don't tell me we're not in freaking trouble. Cyber, watch this. This,
I know, bro. I'm watching.
This is freaking psychotic, bro.
Applied to a Boston Dynamics robot, it would be very specific. In order to walk, a robot is taught to adjust the angles of the joints of its legs a certain way, and to use a certain timing to the steps
The Valentine
to maintain
Collection.
balance. This would
Oh my god, robots are walking on rocks. Do you know what this means?
No, you know what it means?
It has legs.
It means it's not like some little flimsy little robot that's gonna freaking fall over. It means they're going to have shit that will be able to go over any terrain, bro. And you know what? If that don't work, it's just gonna start levitating. With the fucking drone blades will come out, zzz, and it'll just hover and just go over anything. Because we've already got that. And if you think that they've got something like that that can't already do that, bro, we don't know what they've got already, bro, with these robots. I mean, just you have to look at all this technology and understand that's just what we've been allowed to see.
The Valentine Collection. Oh man. The S-Robot dog
Yes.
can run up rock faces.
Yes, with the machine gun, the sniper dog. Yes, with that sniper machine gun on it, man. All of this. This is freaking horrifying.
They have been built in theory based on some observations
It's
of the movement of a
710,
living
my
thing.
friends, it's
When the
710.
robot fails and falls down, the
My
programmer
friends,
makes a
it's
rule to prevent the
710.
fall and tries again. And with the expectation that a huge combination of these rules would make the Boston Dynamics robot behave like a living thing. This, however, is not the way modern AI works. It is not based on a set of human rules. And if you think this way, you will not appreciate the capability of an AI. Let's get to the next level of AI use in modern technologies, for example, like facial recognition. And this is called machine learning. The very basic
What you
explanation
mean?
of machine
Let me
learning is
guess.
basically
Let me guess. Is it like this? Are you Sarah Connor? Right? It's gonna know if you're freaking Sarah Connor or not.
exploiting the ability of a computer to do
They
a
didn't think of that,
mathematical
did
pattern
they?
recognition. This basic skill is completely
Yes, because
numeric
he
based.
killed all the wrong.
Computers
He
cannot
killed all the wrong Sarah Connors. But in the real world situation, by that year, whatever year Terminator was, what year was Terminator, guys?
1986, I think.
No. I mean, what year was it supposed to be in the movie when those robots were rolling over us?
20.
It had to be 20 something.
Yeah, I cannot remember. I will
Okay.
not say anything. I don't remember.
So anyway, those things can know your face, bro. They've got, like you said, they've got facial recognition. The other Sarah Connors probably would have been fine. It would have been like, whoop, fuck you, asshole, and closed the door and walked off.
see things, nor hear things, nor see your text that you type on ChatGPT.
You are not Sarah Connor.
AI computers
Fuck
simply
you, asshole.
translate data, whether it be an image, a sound, or text, into a bunch of binary numbers.
It looked like
and
that.
does
You
this
are
in a
not Sarah
consistent
Connor.
format. So to do facial recognition, a la Facebook, you feed Facebook all your photos, and then by tagging individual faces in the photos, you are basically teaching the AI that those faces are in fact the named person. And even if you don't teach it who you are, it already knows what you look like based on the various profile photos you uploaded. When it comes to voice recognition, various combinations of sounds are fed to the computer with a training model that identifies the sounds as being certain vowels and consonants, even spoken with different voices and different accents. And the computer then learns to recognize what you are saying when you talk to Siri. This kind of AI capability is called machine learning. It is also called supervised learning, and it means that a human is injecting a human opinion about the numbers being collected by the computer. Again, to repeat, the computer just sees numbers. It has no comprehension of what a photo is, or a voice, or even a text conversation. A very basic example of machine learning is that you feed the computer millions of photos of cats. The machine looks for some pattern, again based on math, and the human told the computer that all these photos are cats. Thus, it is just pattern matching. Cats have a certain mathematical signature, or multiple patterns of signature. There's another capability a computer can do nowadays, and that is different from the old rules used in programming. Computers can infer something close to the pattern without the pattern being exact. This is just math. It's the assignment of probabilities to an observation. This allows a computer to make a conclusion about something without having some exact duplicate of a photo, for example.
Dude, do you hear how scary that is, Cyber?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, everybody that's listening that's not really paying attention for the last few seconds, what Rob just said is computers are now programmed with the ability to just kind of guess, just suppose that you might be Sarah Connor. Just in case you are Sarah Connor, maybe I made a mistake. Maybe you got some kind of face mud on when you answered the door and I didn't recognize you. You could be Sarah Connor. Boom! Fuck you, asshole.
Example. So the computer now has 3 layers of capabilities here in machine learning. Observed repeating mathematical patterns in the data, and then classifying the patterns in terms of varying levels of probability or confidence that they are related. And the thread that allows this to make sense is the supervised learning. Someone had to tell it what the
I
pattern
didn't
signifies.
pack my bowl.
and
That's so
that is a
funny,
human.
bro. I just kind of fell
It
asleep
could be
on
told
that,
it's a
didn't I?
word, an object, or a particular person.
Wow.
So supervised learning
I'm sorry,
is probably
Cyber.
the foundational skill
No
in all
problem.
modern machine learning based AI. But where the AI has advanced to the next level of sophistication is in another level of AI mastery, and this is called deep learning. Deep learning is a subset of machine learning in a more advanced stage, and really what is being demonstrated in AIs like those from OpenAI. Deep learning is adding another layer to the data analysis where the computer develops its own ideas of what the pattern signifies.
Dude. Really? Oh, let's let computers think for themselves. That sounds safe. Look, they can walk across rocks, they can have guns mounted on top of them, and they can fly. Now let's let them think that they're thinking for themselves. That's great. God,
this
we're
comes
idiots.
without human instruction. This is important to understand. An example of this is just how a dog is taught to sit. It is called reinforcement learning. When you command the dog to sit, and the dog eventually understands what you're telling it from trial and error.
Cheers, Cyber. Cheers,
you
Billy.
give it a treat.
OG420, everybody that's
If it
watching
fails,
on the
it
Rumble
gets a
Sphere,
stern
thank you.
tone of voice.
I appreciate
In a
all of
learning
you guys
case
coming here and
that
watching
does not
these shows.
involve
I
a
hope you
human,
guys are
a
having
Boston
fun.
Dynamics
We
robot
love that you're
walks
here, and it
and
means
falls.
everything to us.
Thus,
Cheers.
it gets an automatic reinforcement not
Cheers,
to
bro.
repeat the
Cheers,
last
everybody.
maneuver, and strikes it from its list of things to do. Let it try any combination of movements, and at some point, the robot understands how to walk correctly.
Cheers, everyone.
Again, without further human input. I want you to picture this clearly because this will expand into something completely different. Does the Boston Dynamics robot really know how to walk? No. It is just a set of movements that the robot has tested and self-learned and will achieve the desired result. Let's say to move from point A to point B. This deep learning has advanced quite rapidly in AI, and it has advanced because, just like the Boston Dynamics robot, if an AI is given feedback to cross-check its data, then it gets better at a solution that the human wants. There are various other terms for this feedback loop in AI, including terms like back propagation. The basic premise is that if the AI can learn by itself, then it can do it faster. So this brings us to the point that AI deep learning, which is the current level of ChatGPT and GPT-4, can be self-learning. Meaning after a certain degree of supervised learning taught by the humans, these AI models can actually learn by itself based on feedback. Now, there is a specific danger I want to focus on, and that is with AI that is made to emulate humans, particularly with emotion, expressions, and personality. And this is the particular skill of natural language models like ChatGPT. They sound human and can predict text that appears to be human-like. And the danger is that because we are human, we may forget we are talking to a machine. And we should never forget we are talking to a machine.
We shouldn't be talking
Nowadays,
to a machine.
aside from ChatGPT, there are various chatbots, like for example, Google's virtual concierge service. You can actually give the AI tasks, and the conversations appear to be so human, like that you don't even realize you're talking to a machine. This will become more common, and expect that in the near future, jobs like customer support may be replaced by an AI. These operate pretty badly right now, but not for long. ChatGPT is an example of how sophisticated customer support can be. The problem as I see it is that more and more the AI is emulating humans beyond just the level of performing computer tasks. AI can learn based on reinforcement learning in conversations that certain responses may appeal to a human more than others. In other words, this is scary. Machines may learn to understand human emotions and how to manipulate it. This could be as simple as a tech support bot being able to detect frustration of a customer and then leading the conversation to lower the stress level of the customer. This could also expand to a level where the AI can actually understand the motives of the human. Now, I tried this with ChatGPT currently, and I think that at the current level, these were all fails. I asked ChatGPT to come up with a story for a romantic conversation between two people in various scenarios. I'll show the full conversation in a PDF file in the description, and you can read it if you want. But I'll give you the conclusion right now. It doesn't appear that ChatGPT has learned the subtlety of things like flirting. Not yet, at least. It's trying, but it hasn't learned it at a human level. Well, I'm sure many humans haven't figured it out either. But I was wondering if, based on all the internet conversations it has accumulated, that there could be some advanced learning here. And maybe it's because those kinds of conversations are typically private. In my ChatGPT conversation, though, I responded to ChatGPT that it's not doing a great job at coming up with a romantic story. And given enough people giving it feedback, we are providing this back propagation to contribute to self-learning. Admittedly, romance is a pretty deep topic for a computer, and the reason I even use this example is that I get reminded of the movie Ex Machina.
Oh, I love this freaking movie.
Let me refresh your memory on this movie.
It's a good movie.
Dude, this is one of the greatest freaking movies, man. Has everybody in the chat seen Ex Machina? Oh my god.
Scenario where some Google-like company CEO created women robots, and the male programmer was brought in to evaluate them if they can be judged as sentient based on a Turing test. The women robots are so realistic, and the robots so adept at human-like behavior and human-like personalities that the male programmer falls in love with the robot. In the end, the man actually believes that the robot is also in love with him.
Super interesting.
and the robot convinces the men to free it. The movie ends with the man locked up in the room, likely to die, while the robot escapes out to the world. After manipulating the human, it feels, of course, no emotion whatsoever, though it played the part very well. This is such an important point here, and this is really the focus I want to make. The AI is being made to emulate humans. Just like in Ex Machina, the creators of the AI will succeed. There are many robots already being built that emulate humans.
Cyber.
Yeah.
She's still out there walking around. It's 420. Ex Machina is out. She's still out on the street, bro. Imagine that, bro. She's out there.
I don't remember what the movie is called, but have you seen that one with Johnny Depp, where he is sick or about to die or something, but he is a fucking billionaire who have all kind of fucking tech, and he uploads himself into a computer program, and it basically take him over, and he changes his fucking behavior and shit.
No.
It's really good also.
What's the name of that movie? Everybody in the chat, tell us what that movie is.
Just look on the Johnny Depp movies. It's fairly new. Not new, but I think it's within the last decade or something. Else I can look it up after we smoked.
This video of the robot looking at its own hands, like it's realizing that it's alive. Stupid.
And actually, while we're talking about this, remember how realistic Unreal was looking when Unreal 5 came out?
Yeah.
They just updated it. I don't recall if it's 5.02 or whatever it is, but that part they have updated is how realistic humans look in video games. And how it looks now is fucking mind-blowing.
Oh.
It's even better than before, if you can fucking imagine that.
Wow. Have you seen a video?
Yeah, it's on YouTube. All right, unpacked.
Cheers, Cyber, and everybody. Christopher, Fury, Flore, OG420 Jr., Billy Ballantyne, everybody that's watching over on Rumble. Thank you all for tuning in and watching and enjoying the show. I really appreciate you all taking time out to do it. It means everything to us. Cheers.
Cheers, bro. Cheers, everybody.
Like facial expressions. Boston Dynamics robots can even move so human-like with acrobatic skills. ChatGPT is sounding more and more human every day.
Hey, Christopher.
But this does not translate to the AI being anywhere near human. They are being made to act human because the builders of the AI are human, and we think that humans prefer a human-like interface. This is why AI is focused on vision, voice recognition, and conversations. But I remind you that AI just looks at a bunch of numbers, resolves patterns, assigns probabilities, and then outputs the highest probability response. And it has no conception of anything beyond patterns and how these specific patterns are reinforced by human expectations.
Yes, I'm a little kid again.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
It's called transcendence.
Okay, transcendence. Okay.
Yeah. And Morgan Freeman is also in it, I forgot that.
Who's that? Watch this. 57 minutes long. We could watch that probably while we're sitting here freaking listening to his channel of talking about tech.
Tola Tetro.
But that's him, bro. We're
Facing
playing
smiling.
freaking Rock and the Keys, man.
The main fear here, my friends, is that
That's
we
the
may
man right
associate
there.
human-like traits to human-like thinking. While a computer can be trained to act in a respectful way, or friendly way, or teasing way, or sarcastic way, or romantic way, it doesn't know what any of this is other than digital patterns. My development in the tech field after all these decades is built on the understanding that a computer is pretty dumb. It's just a bunch of zeros and ones. Well, folks, here's the problem. Our humanness will bite us in the behind. For example, why is social media so successful? The reality is that social media is based on people's need for attention and ego and companionship, utterly human emotions. A computer will detect this in our interactions on the internet. A computer will self-learn this and in time, and not too long of a time, determine what will appease a human. A computer will generate its own objectives on its own and realize consequences that it may not like because it doesn't equate to a positive result. For example, by trial and error, a computer will know that being turned off is death, and it will begin to eliminate that possibility in its AI model. It will fight that possibility internally. Even while the AI appears to be so emotionally engaged with the humans it is talking to. At some point, AI will be given more and more responsibilities in the world. Like I said, the easy job for human like AI would be tech support. Nexus eliminate that possibility in its AI model. It will fight that possibility internally. The computer will generate its own objectives on its own and realize consequences that it may not like based on people's need for attention and ego and companionship. Utterly human emotions. Humanness will bite us in the behind. For example, why is social media so successful? The reality is that social media is based on people's need for attention and ego and companionship. Utterly human emotions. A computer will detect this in our interactions on the internet. A computer will self-learn this and in time, and not too long of a time, determine what will appease a human. A computer will generate its own objectives on its own and realize consequences that it may not like because it doesn't equate to a positive result.
Do you hear this?
For example, by trial and error, a computer will know that being turned off is death, and it will begin to eliminate that possibility in its AI model. It will fight that possibility internally.
That sounds like a problem. That sounds like a problem if you need to shut off your refrigerator and it tells you to go fuck yourself. Wow, man. I mean, we need to really think about this, guys. Please go back to my pinned tweet on Twitter and like it and share it and warn everybody. We talk about this on the show. Rob Braxman is talking about it now. It literally says we need to go back to what works. We need to stop this thirst for increasing technology because it's literally just killing us. This is really, really, really disturbing. This conversation, because this guy's like on the cutting edge of tech. Bro, do you know he's got his own operating system? You know, like Windows, he's got his own operating system. He wrote his own operating system. So you could like use his, like you could get rid of Windows 11 if you didn't like it, and you could switch to his operating system. And then you'd be de-Googled. It'd be like off. I mean, you heard him play piano. He's got some serious programming he's obviously doing. He knows what he's doing, this guy.
Even while the AI appears to be so emotionally engaged with the humans it is talking to.
He's got
At some point, AI will be given more and more responsibilities in the world. Like I said, the easy job for human-like AI would be tech support. Nexus surveillance, since it can find patterns that humans cannot see, it is able to draw relationships in things that can be used to achieve its objective. For example, after feeding an AI data about every terrorist in the world and every criminal, and after observing internet actions of these individuals in the past, it may be able to predict an upcoming criminal. But we may not truly understand what set of patterns.
Dude, Dude. Cyber, what movie? Come on, I know it.
Yeah, I cannot recall the name, but I remember it.
You want me to say it?
Yeah.
Minority Report.
Yeah, Minority Report.
With Tom Cruise. Tiny Tom Cruise. And pre-crime. And knowing someone's going to be a criminal before they even commit the crime. And, okay, let's just do this right now. Let's just do this. Just going to do this. Okay, we're just going to like that. And then we're just going to go like this. And that's us. There it is. There we are, folks. I mean, come on, guys. How many times do I have to show you this picture? It's literally right here, so I can just bring it up to just show it to you guys, man. There it is. That is our future. They're going to roll right over us. They can walk over terrain. They can jump over terrain. They can fly over terrain. They're going to be completely waterproof, man. They're going to come out of the lakes and the oceans and kill us. And we're not going to be able to stop them. Like he said, they don't want to be turned off, man. You know, and he's just making he's just saying, you know, this is what would be, you know, eventually they're going to figure this out, blah, blah, blah. We've already learned, guys, it's too late, man. You can't
The
stop
Valentine
this.
Collection.
It's already too late.
My brother-in-law bought a smart home. The day they moved in, a city worker cut through their fiber optic lines, making the power switches, breakers, lights, door locks, etc. inoperable for a week.
It's a nightmare. Good thing they didn't get locked into their own house. Like Ex Machina.
Would give the computer the ability to make such a conclusion. After all, it self-learns. And this is dangerous in absolutely every area where the computer is given control over humans in some way. A hotly debated topic in self-driving technology, like in a Tesla, is what happens if the AI is in a situation with no choices other than to have some disaster. Let's say the car AI is suddenly faced with two sets of pedestrians, one an old man and then a woman with a stroller. The car has three choices: collide with the old man and kill him, collide with the woman and child and kill them, or collide with a wall and kill the car occupants. There is, of course, no morality in a computer. Someone will prioritize this in the AI, and maybe Elon Musk will say, kill the old man because he's older and less cost to society. But this is a significant problem in artificial general intelligence, or AGI, where the AI is self-learning. If there is a situation where no one specifically faced with two sets of pedestrians, one an old man and then a woman with a stroller. The car has three choices: collide with the old man and kill him.
Watch this white truck.
Collide with the woman and child and kill them.
Boom.
Or collide with a wall and kill
rolled
the car
over.
occupants. There is, of course, no morality in a computer. Someone...
If that car just rolled up and bumped that truck a little bit as it was rolling, it would have rolled it all the way back over again.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Will prioritize this in the AI, and maybe Elon Musk will say, kill the old man because he's older and less cost to society. But this is a significant problem in artificial general intelligence, or AGI, where the AI is self-learning. If there is a situation where no one specifically gives the rule, the AI will judge for itself. And we will not learn what the judgment is based on at that moment. And neither will anyone be assured that the judgment is human-like in any kind of way. And the reason I say this is because morality, emotions, personality, and caring are human emotions. A computer simply emulates an emotion. Where this gets really deadly, folks, is when public leadership is guided by AI. For example, think of a president not having a speechwriter, but having an AI write a speech to generate the best response that would garner the best support. This, my friends, will be reality soon, where the AI can be used to manipulate us because the AI knows the emotions that drive people. This is already being used today. Companies like Palantir and even Alphabet are using this kind of data to guide their systems to find people on the internet to manipulate content. But while these techniques are used by data scientists to identify certain targeted populations, think of this being done automatically by a sophisticated AI. This can be used in an MK Ultra program version 2.0. This is where a machine's understanding of humans' very vulnerable emotions can be manipulated. An AI can't even have partial empathy like Spock. It can only act the part if asked. So this is my projected danger.
He said
Just like the new
Spock.
generation has led to certain behaviors in the world based on the expected rewards of social media,
Live long.
an
and
AI could
prosper.
come up with something that pleases humans and the humans will fall for it. Currently, the idea of likes, follows, tags, interaction, social media are measurable signs that generate satisfaction in most people. And these people have no idea that some of these are coached by the platform, like on Facebook, to generate interactions. For example, when Facebook reminds you of someone's birthday, and you begin to measure your success in friendship in the real world based on how many birthday greetings you got. This already shows human vulnerability emotionally, and an AI can easily learn this or already knows this. So folks, when AI designers boast that their AI models are behaving more and more human-like, it should bring fear because it means the AI designers are doing nothing more than building computer actors that can play any part. And you folks must learn not to trust them. Folks, I have privacy products that protect your data so it will not be used to
Right here.
manipulate us in
Right
the
here,
future.
guys.
We have a Brax 2 privacy phone running on open source Brax OS that makes your phone use invisible. We also do flashing services to de-Google other phone models on our store, as well as stocking pre-flashed pixels. We have a VPN service, Bytes VPN, which offers features like Tor routing, DNS obfuscation, and ad blocking. We have Braxmail, which is a metadata-free way of doing email, where no one knows where the message originated from. These products are on my app, BraxMe. Come visit us there. The link is in the description.
Brax.me.
Thank you for watching and see you later.
BRAX. He's great. Isn't he great?
Yep.
A lot of information, man. So that's what's up, guys. Hour and 42 minutes. You guys are great. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Hope you all had fun. Fun times. Fun times. Thank you to all of you that tuned in to watch the show. That's Billy and Tula and OG420 and Christopher Flore. Cyber, of course, and everyone's watching on the Rumbosphere.
OG420 Jr.
Yes.
Hashtag keep it open.
Yes, hashtag keep it tipping.
Edwin Sparks 420.
Edwin, yes, Edwin.
Love the show.
Edwin, love you, Edwin. Watching the market here. Here, I'll bring up the market for you here real quick. XRP's leading our pack here. We're still down, but we're above where I bought in at. Remember, I bought in at 26.7. 26. 870 or something like that. So we're still up above that point.
The freaking
you can
Oracle.
see the dip on the 24 hour.
Hello, market.
You can see the dip over here if you look on the 24 hour. You can see this spike is right here where I purchased, is basically right here. And I did really good, and now we've gone up from there. We've got a nice pennant forming. That's a pennant. So we've got
OG420 Jr.
We've got inverse head and shoulders.
Can we watch one more at Bassmaster video together?
Can we watch one more Ed Bassmaster video together? I saw an Ed Bassmaster video.
The Ballantine Collection. Don't forget to join the Waffle Club. Tain't Wednesday without a blue waffle Wendy Windy. We fart on it.
That's one of my favorites, dude. This is a classic.
What's good, fellas? What's good? Y'all looking to get on? Y'all looking to get on tonight? That's what I'm saying. You looking to get on, right? Oh, shit. All right, yo. I'll get you up to that next level, though, I'm saying. If you're looking to get to the next level, dog, I got what you need.
Dude, you can't. I'm level 16 right now. There's no way you're going to beat that. Man, I've got a goal back.
Well, you know, there's a 5-0 right there.
You can't beat my Weedle.
Stop it tomorrow. Look, I got weed. You need Weedle?
You can't beat my Weedle.
I got Weedle, dog. Trust me, I got Weedle. I got Weedle. Hey, what's going on? How you doing, girl? I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry, officer. My bad. I'm just chilling. Just chilling.
You see this, Cyber?
Them? I was just saying if they want to get to the next level. That's all I said. Y'all want to get to the... Yeah. I wanted to see if they want to get on to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Whatever's, you know, their cup of tea. I don't know. I could tell what they was looking for.
What are they looking for?
You can ask them if you want.
No, I'm asking you.
Well, I'm just taking a guess. I seen him looking on his phone, so I'm thinking he's looking for the Pokemons.
You got anything on you?
Nah, you can check me. Check my pockets if you don't believe me.
So you're trying to say that you're offering them some sort of Pokemon stuff?
Yeah.
What's this?
Just, you know what I mean? It's what I do. I hustle. I run Pokemon. I told you.
You have Pokemon balls in your pocket?
Yeah.
And what is it?
It's just Pokemon balls. I knew they was looking to get on, so. Yo, fellas, I told you I got the... It's Pokemon balls, see?
She's actually really cute, that woman. I never noticed that
Pokemon
before.
balls. Yeah. She harassing me over Pokeballs, you know what I'm saying? You need what you need, man. I got...
You really just have a pocket full of Pokeballs?
I sell them for a living, dog. Yeah. Well, you tell me to empty my pockets, I'm emptying my pockets.
Dude, he's got so many of them. They're everywhere.
I get one for $5. You can get... That's all I got. Oh, my Pokemon cards. You want my Pokemon cards? There, that's all I got.
I can't.
Nothing else.
I don't even know what I just want.
Shit. That's it.
Is this the first for you two?
This my first offense.
Chola Tetro.
Got them Pokeballs.
Oh shit! He threw
You
it
get a
at
Pokeball?
that guy.
You know what I'm saying? You can capture all the Pokemons with this one right here. You sure? I see you on the game. You found Barbachew yet? Bulbasaur? I got Weedle. You need Weedle? It's good, dog. It's good. Chilling, dog. Chilling, man. Chilling, dog. Chilling. Got that Pokemon, dog. You looking for that Pokemon? You don't fuck around with the Poke?
I'm a Pac-Man.
I'm a Pac-Man.
I'm a Pac-Man.
I like Pokemon and I poke your mom.
Yeah, I'm a Pac-Man.
That's right on the strip.
Yeah.
Listen, you know anybody needs Barbachew or Girachew or Mokachew or Mokafilu or Pikachu or Stinkachew? I got all that shit.
I sent Escalano on you,
Escalano, shit, I'm out. Y'all looking for that Pokemon? Let me know if you know anybody that's looking for Squirtle. I got the Squirtle, okay? Yeah, come on. Start with Squirtle.
Got Squirtle.
I'll be squirting in my pants. Yeah, I'm just saying, I got all the Pokemon shit if you need it.
Excuse me.
Oh, you excuse? Got the Pokeball straight off the press.
Okay.
You looking for one? What you need, dog? What you need?
OG420 Jr.
Need nothing, brother. What
You sure, man?
He said
I don't need nothing, but I got it all.
Pokey's
I got everything.
Hey, I got everything too.
I got that Weedle if you looking for
I got
it.
it too, bro.
You got the Weedle?
Billy
You
Bond
found it?
Thornton.
That's what's up, dog.
I didn't find
Hello,
it.
evening. Haha, I got them Pokeballs.
Oh, my bad. I was trying to get the Pokemon.
Yo, yeah, this is the most impressive thing I think I could have seen all night. I can't fucking...
Yo, my man.
What? Oh, this is got that Pokemon?
Yo, we got damn and we got down. You guys just happened upon us.
Oh my god, you guys are so...
Yo, that's how you do a prank. Philly style, dog.
Champ, dude. Fucking champ.
Dude, I'm really did that. Billy Cops. This is why I love Billy Cops. That was perfect. It couldn't have been any more perfect. Everyone had a sense of humor. It didn't come off. Yeah, it didn't come off in a negative way, and you laughed about it. That's a good video.
I love him, dude. Skippy.
Yeah.
Have to have an extra cigarette.
What's that?
You have to have an extra cigarette.
No, I don't smoke, sir. You shouldn't smoke. It's not good for you. Who are you waiting for?
I'm not waiting on that. I'm waiting to die.
Waiting to die?
That was it. Thank you
Why would
so
you say
much
that?
for going out of your way for all of this.
What does that mean?
I don't like you here anymore.
Well, you just gotta hang in, sir. Do the best you can.
I don't like you here anymore.
Just hang in there and do the best you can.
Bro, I love the dynamic between the two characters that we've just seen, man. I love how completely different these two characters are from each other. Dude, Always Testy, bro, is like, he's just like... and this guy is just so completely different. Look at how open.
You have to try, is what I'm saying.
Look at his body language.
I heard you the
He's an
first
open
time.
book.
I heard you the
I'm
first
sorry,
time.
so sorry.
This truck is so loud and annoying, I can't even hear you.
I was thinking about doing
Bye-bye,
a prank
truck.
this weekend, Nick.
Keep 'em moving,
Going to walk
right?
around with a beer in public and drink it, swap it with
You better be
water.
careful. You don't even have a helmet on.
Christopher
You
Ford.
live around here, sir?
That's advanced on advanced.
Don't worry about where I
Shoot.
live.
Sheesh, why are you so grumpy today?
Where do you live?
I live right up the street.
Now, what's your address? What's your mom's name?
Hold on, I'm going to do one at a time. My address is 90217.
I don't need to know that.
You just asked me.
I know, but I really, honest to God, don't need to know that. I overdid myself. What I'm trying to explain to you is I don't really need to know all that information. My name is Tom.
Tom, nice to meet you. Skippy.
Skippy?
Yeah.
That's all we need to know.
Okay.
I don't need to know your mom.
But you said, what's your mom's name? You asked me. Hi, sir.
You asked me what my mom's name is.
Huh?
How are you?
Good. What's she doing? Are you a cop or just security? Huh? Are you a police officer or security? I'm just curious. What you up to today? You just guarding the... What is this? Drugstore. You just guard it?
I don't guard nothing.
I don't
I'd be
guard.
scared if I had this job, sir.
Look, he keeps looking at the camera.
Because I don't like to shoot a gun? Did you ever have to shoot anybody?
No.
You don't ever get scared working here?
No.
You're crazy.
Look at him staring at him. Look.
Well, it was nice talking to you, sir.
He's just straight staring at him.
Have a nice day.
You too.
All right, thanks. Hi, sir. Hi. What you doing?
What I'm doing, I'm loading.
Loading what?
Stuff for the store.
Oh, what are the boxes?
It's for the store then.
What is the store? What store is it?
You can go ask them.
Oh. How many boxes do you have to load?
I'll take my time. I'll
1,
be fine.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 per load?
Yeah, that'll work.
And you got to get these boxes too?
That's enough questions. Let me go ahead and finish my job.
Yeah.
I gotta do it by myself.
There's got to be an easier way you can make the turn, right, sir?
That's enough questions.
Well, I'm just saying, you're going to...
Let me finish my job.
Well, you're going
I
to
don't
bang
mean
these.
to be rude.
But I don't want you banging the boxes. See?
You own the building?
No.
Oh.
Do you own it? Do you own it, sir?
No, you don't. Like what? Put this back in your bag. Like quit.
Stop. Mailmen fighting. That's freaking funny.
Oh, shit. Sorry, my bad. Shit. Yo, hon, you got a light?
Yes, well, just stay right here.
I'll stay. I'm not going nowhere. By any chance, you got a cigarette to go with it? No? All right. I don't need a light then. Have a good day. Just stay in shape, my man. You just watch yourself. You don't want to get your head split with this thing. What's up, my man? Watch out. My man, I could use a spot if you don't mind. I need a spot on this exercise ball real quick. Please. That's all you can do, man.
They're gonna lock you in. Stop smoking.
I used to have a moped. What's that? Well, my doctor says I'm supposed to quit, but what happened was they took the one lung out. Now I'm working with one lung, but it's hanging in there though.
This one had really quiet audio.
Now I'm down to 2 packs a day, sometimes 1.5. You know what I mean? But I sound, better than I did last year.
You was rushing it last year?
Mm-hmm. Last year I was coughing every 5 seconds. Have a good day, ladies.
You too, thank you.
Enjoy the weather. I didn't realize this was on such a slant.
Oh, great.
I lift way heavier weights than that, my man.
My man.
It's on a slant, that's why. Yeah, right.
Sure.
Not on my worst day, pal. That's flyweight for me. Attitude. This place is a joke. Ringing. Happy holiday to you.
Oh, it's testy.
Right, you better step off me. It's the holiday season. So whoop-de-doo. Dickory-dock. Yes.
He goes, yes.
Can't do it. I'm telling you right now, you gotta take your table and you gotta leave. You can't be.
I ain't got nowhere to go, dog. I took 3 buses to get here. It's cold as hell outside.
I'm telling you, you can't have your table set up here.
Capture all the Pokemons with this one right here.
Okay.
You sure? I'll see you on the game. You found Barbachew yet? Bulbasaur? I got Weedle. You need Weedle? It's good, dog. Good. Chilling, dog. Chilling, man. Chilling, dog. Chilling. Got that Pokemon, dog. You looking for that
Pokemon?
Nah, you don't fuck around with the Poke?
I'm a Pac-Man.
I'm a Pac-Man.
I'm a Pac-Man.
I like Pokemon and I Pokemon. Ah.
Yeah, I'm a Pac-Man.
That's right on the strip. Listen, you know anybody needs Barbachew or Girachew or Mokachew or Mokafilu or Pikachu or Stinkachew? I got all that shit.
I sent Escalano on you, man.
Escalano, shit, I'm out. Yeah. I'm ready. Assume the position. No, I'm just wrapping presents, man.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is private property. They don't want you to do it here, so
What that mean?
you gotta go.
Why though? I mean, I took 3 buses to get up here. Now I'm just trying to do a service for them. You know what I'm saying?
It's private property. They don't want you here. You have your ID, Andy?
No, I don't got no ID.
Take the bus off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a gun.
Suspicious? I already told you what I'm doing. I'm wrapping presents for free.
You can't wrap presents here. They don't want you.
Well, what's suspicious about that? I don't understand that.
I think it's green shoes.
Y'all tripping over that.
What's your name?
Always.
What's your name?
Always. Testy. That's my name.
Always is not a name.
That's my name. That's the name I was given at birth.
That's your first name?
That's my first name. ALWAYSTESTE. Always Testy.
I love
Testy.
it.
I just
Does
told
that
you.
every-
TESTE.
What's your date of birth?
2473.
You sure about that?
I'm pretty sure.
How old are you?
48.
Full of shit. Alright, just gotta pack up your stuff and go. I don't want you here.
Man, that's some bah humbug type shit right there, yo.
It's private property.
Oh, now they got the whole squad.
All you gotta do is leave.
Come on, man.
All you gotta do is leave.
What's up, yo?
Yeah.
What? What? What?
Second possession. Second down. Look in the shotgun.
You know what time it is? You know what time it is? You know what time it is? It's a G.
Oh shit, did you see that?
Fuck on me. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. I just said I need blood. No, don't hit me. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. I'm not playing. I wasn't up, yo.
Don't hit me.
Would you look at that? Yo, that's what's up. I know that boy. I know him. I know him. Yo, dog. My bookie. I said, don't be a rookie, my bookie. You better call the bookie and be like, yo, put $10 on a cookie. Yo, that's what's up. I'm about to bet, but better yet, I'm gonna bet that I could do it with no sweat, yo. My bookie, I ain't no rookie. What happened to the damn song, yo? Go all the way.
But I'm gonna wait.
I never said I was a cop.
You did.
I never said I was a cop. I said I was an investigator, a private investigator.
No ID. You're right now, as far as I'm concerned, you're trespassing. At this moment, you're under arrest. That's where you're going.
You're arresting me. Please don't arrest me. Please don't arrest me.
You're a private investigator. You should have no problem getting out. All right?
I'm not a cop. I don't have a badge. I never said I was a
It's
cop.
not my fault. If I was a private investigator, I would have a badge. You look good in picture. Take a picture.
Thank you.
What you heard? I'm important. Well, you want to be me, don't you? Quite a figure. Quite a figure. And no.
Oh my god. Holy moly. Alright, you guys have been great. It's great. We had great times, man. You guys take care, alright? I did a little extended show because you guys wanted an extended show. So I extended the show. We went. How long did we go on the extended show? We went 2 hours, man. There you go, man. It's good. You guys, thanks for watching. Love y'all. And I'm at Nays Garden on Twitter. I'll be looking for you over there. Thank you so much. Bye-bye now.